everyone, my name is Lolly and today I'm going to be making a tutorial for the little twin stars double house with backdrop build that you just saw in the intro. So let's get started. Up on the screen now are a list of the materials that you will need. The amounts should be pretty accurate. I counted them all. I even double checked most of them, so they should be accurate, but I would get just a little more than it says on the screen just in case. These are also a list of the texture packs that I am using. The main ones that you will need in order to make this build accurately is Mizuno's 16 Craft, Mizuno's Pink Cherry. That's kind of optional, but it makes the pink pinker rather than more orangey. Invisible item frames, that's pretty important, and Sanrio paintings. Okay, so to get started, I will suggest that you maybe take a shovel and pathway what's on the screen right now. I have done it in altering block colors so that you can count easier, but I will also put the numbers on the screen. So we're gonna start by taking our stripped cherry wood and quartz bricks in our inventory. And firstly, we're going to take our stripped cherry wood, and I'm going to place a pillar of 4 wood tall on each of the blue blocks here that I have marked. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on each corner like this. And it should be 8 pillars that you end up with. And when placing cherry wood, make sure it is directional when you place it, so make sure you are placing it on the block below every time, like this. Next, we're going to take our quartz bricks and fill in this front like this, except for this. We're going to leave a too high space for the door. Fill in the corners like so. Fill in if this is the front, fill in this left wall and the back wall fully with the quartz brick. And then this wall, we're going to place the brick like this. So just leaving a 3 by 3 space here. Next, we will quickly do the door area with our cherry door, cherry stairs, and birch fence. So go inside of the building and place your door like this. Then get your cherry stairs, place one above the door and either to the side. Make sure you're placing it from the side facing toward the door like this so that they transform like this. And then with your birch fences, place them like this. Next, we're gonna take our cherry planks and cherry slabs, and we're gonna come to the roof here and build up 3 blocks all along the walls, the top of the walls. Like so. Then we're going to take more planks, make a block like this, break the temporary block there, and go along the edges like so. Then we're going to do one more layer of the same thing we just did. Then once again, we're going to place a temporary block. And then we're just going to fill in the center basically. So go around the edge like this. And then fill in the center. Now before leaving the roof, if this is the front, we want to find the left side of the building in the back, like this. And then here, we're going to make the little in their hair. So that's that. Now we're going to come and build around the border where the quartz bricks meets the planks. So grab your cherry planks and slabs again still. And then we're going to place cherry planks every other block like so. There should be 4. And then you're going to basically do every other block all the way around. So like so. And it should match up. Next, I'm going to take my cherry slabs and place one slab on the bottom of the block between every plank that we just did. Like so. Okay, moving on to Kiki's house. This is Lala's house and this is Kiki's house. We want to grab light blue concrete and quartz bricks again. So we're going to repeat what we did, but in blue basically. So grab your light blue concrete and build 8 pillars of 4 blocks tall in the corners here. Fill in the front, except for leaving a space for the door. Fill in all the corners. Fill in the right. So if this is the front, fill in the right wall and the back wall completely. Oh. And then we're going to mirror this wall here, like this. Just fill in the borders, not including the floor. I will get rid of this marker. Now we'll quickly do the door area. So we're going to grab our warped door, Prismarine brick stairs, and Birch Fence. We're going to place the door from the inside of the building, just like before. Oops. We take our Prismarine brick stairs, place them 3 above the door like so. Make sure you change directions and place your Birch Fence. By the way, you can ignore any torches that I placed. Those are 100% temporary. Next, in our inventory, let us grab light blue wool and Prismarine brick slabs. We are now going to recreate the same roof but in blue. So build 3 high up all around the top of the walls. Now we're going to place a temporary block, break the temporary block, build in 1 like so. And then build 1 more layer on top of this one, exact same way. Temporary block, build in again by 1 and fill her in. And we cannot forget the little hair piece. So if this is the front, we're going to place it on the right side this time, toward the back. From the top layer, we're going to do 1 block in like this, and place 3 wools, like so, facing the opposite direction of the pink one. Next, we're going to do the little ridge like we did on the pink one, so just the same way, every other block like so. And then with your Prismarine brick slabs, you're going to place 1 on the bottom block between every piece of wool. Like so. And now we have the exteriors for both houses done. I lied, it's almost done. We're going to grab red stained glass and blue stained glass. Use the red for the pink house and just place 7 pieces of glass around the border like this, leaving room for a door. Do the same thing for blue on the blue house. We're then going to place corresponding colored doors from the inside of the building here as well, like so. Now we are done with the exteriors for both houses. Next, in our inventory, we're going to prepare our white wool and birch fences. And we're going to come to the left side of the pink house here. And we're going to count from the edge of this pillar here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to count 2 back. 1, 2. Then we're going to place a white wool there. If you place temporary blocks here like I did, you can break them. Then, counting this wool, we're going to build 33 in a line here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And this will be the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of the cloud. Big cloud in the background, but we're going to leave that for now and work on the fences. Now, grabbing our fences, we're going to build from this block 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12. It should line up with the fences at the door. Now let's go around to the other side and do the same thing. 1, 2, 12. So this is the front. Next to the fence, place a fence. Place 2 more fences going down. Right, down, right, down, right, right, down. So it should look like this. So we're gonna go from the other side, left, down, down, left, down, left, down, left, left, down. You can then just connect both sides. You can break the fence right in front of each door and place a gate. Next, we're going to work on the cloud in the background. So we're just going to need white wool. We're going to need white wool for a while. So get all of your white wool basically. Next, we're going to come behind this strip of white wool and just make another strip the same length to start out. Then we're going to work on this back strip from now on. So we're going to stick out 1 on either side and then build it up and come out 1 again on this side. We're going to do that once more, come out 1 again. This time we're going to go 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to fill this in. Next we're going to go in 1. We're gonna build that up one more. Next, we're going to go in one. We're going to go in one again. In two. In one. In two. In two again. We're gonna go in one. We're gonna go up one, so the same thing again. In one. In one again. In two to finish off. So your cloud should look like this. Now we are going to do a border all around the entire cloud, like so. Whoops, what is going on? Next, we're going to grab our light blue wool, our yellow wool, and our cherry planks. And we're going to work on this big star in the middle here with the big pink bow on it. So you want to come up and place a light blue wool in the middle of the clouds. There should be 3 white wool on either side. Then we're going to go down 2 diagonally, extend the bottom by 1. Go 3 wool out on either side. Go out, in, out, in. We're then going to make upside down L shapes. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go out and in again. Out and in. Out, out, and in. We're going to extend that by 2, 2, and then we're going to make a little upside down V to finish off the middle of the bottom of the star. You then want to just fill in the star with yellow wool. Now grabbing your cherry planks, we're going to count down 4 from the top, starting from the yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 5th block, we're going to place cherry plank. We're then going to go up 2 out here. You can just follow what I'm doing at this point, and then extend the bottoms 2 like this to make a bow. Next, we're going to work on the big star that goes in back of the cloud. So to do that, you're going to need just yellow wool and also Froglights, the yellow one, Ochre Froglights. So coming to the back of the cloud here, we're going to find the middle block and place a yellow wool behind the cloud. There should be 3 wool on either side. Then on top of this wool we just placed, we're going to build up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to build down diagonally 7 blocks. I'll show you what I mean by that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So like this. Then in the back you can just fill it out. And do the same thing on the other side. Down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then fill it out. Then we're going to extend this bottom one by 9 on either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same on the other side. Then we're going to go down diagonally until we hit the cloud. It should be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same on the other side. And then you can connect it and fill it in. Then what we're going to do is extend it inward 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Either side. 1, 2, 3. And then fill her in again. Then we're going to go back out all the way to the floor. So just back out like this, diagonally, until you hit the floor. It should come out by like 2 blocks at the end here. Then in the corners here, we're going to go inward 12 more blocks. 1, 2, 12. Then we're going to make our point up here, and we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then connect it with the other side. And then you can just fill the rest in. And the star shape is complete. The next part is really easy as long as you already have the materials. So we're going to come to the front of the star and we're going to just border it. We're going to outline it with our frog lights. Like so. And then you can do the back too if you want. I know frog lights are kind of hard to get, I believe. So you don't have to, but if you have the materials, you can just outline the star in the back as well. Now this is optional. If you are doing the back, you can also do the little mini star that I'm going to build in the center. So place temporary blocks 6 from the top down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then underneath that, place a frog light. Break the blocks. And what we're going to do here is make like a little Mario looking star. So we're going to go 3. We're going to go out 2. We're going to go out 3. We're going to go in diagonally down 2. Once more. We're going to go out. In 2, 2, 2. Like this. You can fill it in now. And it's going to be super, super bright. But once you back away, it'll look better. And then what you're going to do is make, this is optional as well, count up 2. This is 3. Go 2 little eyes like this. And now you have a little Mario looking star in the middle of your star. Now we're going to go in the center on the ground here, and we're going to break a little doorway through, and then you can break another layer around the doorway like this. Grab your yellow wool again, fill in that border, 1 up top, 1 on either side like this to look like a little star, and now you have a little doorway that is very convenient, I feel like. Okay, now we're gonna get our banner materials in our inventory, just like so. Now we're going to make the little letters that say Lala and Kiki. Okay, so to make the L in pink, we're going to start with a white banner. We're gonna put pink dye in, 2 pink dyes. We're going to scroll down till you get this half one. You want the pink on the right side. You can take that pink out and then put the white dye in. You then want this one to the left here to make the L, and then finally put another pink dye in. Scroll down till you find the border here, and then it'll border the L like this. That is the L done. Now we're going to make the A, so we're going to start with a white banner again. We're going to put our pink dye in. We're going to find the middle strip here on the 3rd row. Get that, put it back in, put in your white dye, and we're going to do this one right here. We're then going to do the one right underneath it, this line here. And then put the pink dye back in, scroll down to the border, put the border on, and now you have Lala. Alright, now we're going to make the blue banners that say Kiki, so we're going to need a K and an I. Put your light blue banner in. We're going to put our white dye in, and scroll down until you see the half white. White should be on the left side. Then we're going to do this diagonal one here, and the other diagonal one there. Then you can put your light blue dye in, put the border on finally. There you have your K. To do the I, you're just going to start with another light blue banner. We're going to stick our white dye in. This middle stripe here. This top half. Not half, but that top bit. The bottom bit here. And then lastly, put your light blue dye in and do the border. And now you have not just Lala, but also Kiki. Ta-da! Now, next we're going to make a heart for each color. So we're going to put our pink dye in. We're going to start with white banners. We're going to grab this diamond shape here. Then put in a white one and scroll a little till you see this upside down triangle one, and that'll make a heart. Now you can do the same thing but with blue. Diamond, and then in white, this little thing. So now we have a blue heart and a pink heart. Okay, now that you have your banners, you can come up here onto the roof, and you can place your banners here that says Lala and Kiki. So you can put Lala here, like so, and Kiki right here. Ta-da! And if you want to, you can use your heart banners as well. Heart banners there as well. And now it looks so cute. Alright, to finish up the exterior, we are going to do little decorating inside of the fence here. So first, let's grab a shovel, and you can just randomly make paths. If you want to make it really structured, and neat. You can do that too. But I kind of like it when it's just random and patchy looking like this, so I will go like this if you want to copy it exact. But honestly, I would just recommend just clicking around, and then if there's something you don't like, you can always go back and undo it. Next, I would recommend grabbing your bone meal or grass if you want to place your grass individually, but I'm going to use bone meal and just delete all of the tall grasses. So delete all the flowers and the tall grasses. Once you have your grass placed, you can then go around using your pink petals, your white tulips, and your blue orchids, and just placing them randomly, really. If I have any advice for this part, I would say cluster the pink petals together if you can. So like this. Instead of just putting like a single petal every now and then, I would say kind of cluster them a little bit. Again, honestly, the way that I like to do things is just randomly clicking and then going back and fixing it later if I need to, but honestly, most of the time I don't have to go back and fix that much. It tends to work pretty well for me. As you can see, I just do this. Like, I just click. And then I go back and make it a little neater and maybe spread more every once in a while. But as you can see, that looks like decent, right? With the flowers, you can just try to space them pretty evenly, but not so evenly that it's structured. And my advice also would be to every once in a while, do two right next to each other, because that makes it look more random. And then you should get something that looks kind of like this. You can decorate outside of your fence too, if you want to blend it in with your environment, but as you can see, I don't really have an environment. And now the exterior is done, so if you want to end here, you can. I will show how to do the interior as well though. But if you're leaving now, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this build. Okay, so now let's go and do the interior of the pink house first. So let's delete these temporary torches. First, dig out the ground. We're going to replace it with crimson planks. You can also grab your crimson stairs and crimson fences. And then just use crimson planks for the floor. Then, this is, oops. This is the front door here, right? So if we're facing inward from the front door, you're going to grab your stairs, and on this back wall, you're going to place your stairs like this, up to where the planks start, and go underneath as well to make it look more finished. More crimson planks you can place 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna build this little second floor. Well, like half of a second floor. Like so. Then with your fences, where the stair starts, you can build your fence like this. And also use the fences along the stairs down here. So start with this stair right here, go all the way down. And then again, extend it. Then go down one, and down one, and there you go. So now you have this little second floor all set up. Okay, next we're going to grab cherry trapdoors, our pink bed, birch stairs, birch trapdoor, pink candles, flint and steel to light the pink candles, and a cake. Firstly, what we're going to do is in this corners of the house here, we're going to break this bottom of all 4 corners here. Don't break this top one because that is outside. That's the outside. So, but we're going to decorate here a little bit. So, coming up the stairs, we're going to place 2 birch stairs facing each other with space for the bed in the middle. Then we're going to place 4 birch trapdoors and flick them up like this. And I did test it. You can sleep in this. It's not night for me, and it puts you out right here, so it's safe. Next, with our cherry trapdoors, we're going to place them in the corner here. In the very corner, we're going to place 4 candles, light them up, and put a cake here. Okay, next in my inventory, I have my jukebox, barrel, 4 heart pottery shards, my pink candle, flint and steel again, lantern, and crafting table just to make the pot. So temporarily place your crafting table, grab your 4 pottery shards and place them in, not like that, in a diamond shape like this, and that'll give you a heart pot, and it will have hearts all the way around it. So we're going to place that pot here. We're going to place our barrel next to it. Make sure the barrel is facing this way so when you open it, it's not on top. Jukebox next to it. You can place 4 candles on top of the barrel and light them. Next, grab your lanterns and hang them from these 4 blocks in the corners. Like so. And now this little upstairs lodge area is complete. I'm sorry, it's not complete. Another thing you can do is grab an item frame and a clock and put a clock above your bed. Ta-da! So, I guess you don't have to use the invisible item frame for this specific build, because right here it would kind of make sense that an item frame is there, but it's up to you. Okay, so next in my inventory I have crafting table, chest, anvil, loom, and a lantern. I'm going to place my crafting table and set up a little workspace underneath these stairs. So chest here, you can place an anvil right there, a loom, and a lantern goes right there underneath the stairs. That's a little nice little thing there. Okay, next we're gonna build a little television right here. So I have chiseled deep slate, polished blackstone slabs, furnace, blast furnace, pearlescent fog light, and painting. So what we're gonna do first is grab our chiseled deep slate. We're gonna place 1 in the corner here, 1 right next to the loom. There should be 4 spaces in between. Then we're gonna place 4 blast furnaces, 1, 2, and 1, 2 right there, because I think they look like speakers. And then we're going to place fog light above that. We're going to take polished blackstone slabs and place 4 of them in the middle there. And just for a little added functionality, I'm going to place furnaces underneath. because it looks kind of like it belongs there, and you can use furnaces in there. And I actually do plan to play this. Oh, we got the first painting, first try. So then you can put a painting in between. And yeah, what I was saying is I plan to build this in my survival mode server. So eventually, once I have the materials. So I did try to make it functional, kind of. Now I have cherry stairs and cherry trapdoor, and I'm going to face this way, and 2 blocks from the TV. I'm going to place 4 stairs as like a couch right there in front of the TV. And then you can place trapdoors on either side. And it's like a little couch, and you can watch the TV. Okay, we're finishing up on the interior decoration here. Next I'm going to take scaffolding, lantern, end rod, cherry leaves, and the same heart pot from earlier. I'm going to put a scaffolding right here and next to the stairs and put a lantern on it. Simple, simple. Then I'm going to take the heart pot and put it here, closer to the main door than this door. Then I'm going to take an end rod and stick it out of that and put 2 leaves on top and then extra leaves on the side like this, and it looks like a tiny little tree. Which is really cute, I think. Alright, and finally, to finish off our interior decoration for our pink house, we're going to take white carpet, pink carpet, our banners from earlier, our pink ones. And firstly, we're going to make the carpet, so I'm just going to make a little checkered carpet like this. And I'm trying to make it equidistant from everything else, like this. So this is the positioning, and up here you can actually put Lala's name to fill up that space there with a little heart at the end, which looks really cute. And that is pretty much it for this interior. I will show the interior of Kiki's house as well, but it's pretty much the same thing, it's just mirrored. So here's the finished interior. Okay, so starting on Kiki's interior, we're going to grab warped planks, warped stairs, and warped fence. We're going to dig out the floor and put our warped planks in. And then our stairs, since in this house it is going up to the left, we're going to put it up to the right. In this house, since the outside is mirrored, we want to keep it consistent. So yeah, it's basically the same thing, but we're going to make it blue. And here's 1, 2, 3, 4 to make this upstairs part. I'm going to put temporary lights up here so it doesn't get too dark. Then you can grab your fences, put them ladders down over here too, the stairs. Like so. Then coming up here, just like we did in the pink house, we can get rid of the bottom of these corners here. We can put our lanterns in now, underneath these, and then I'll break these temporary torches. Coming up the stairs, we will put our bed here with the birch, just like in the pink house, except this time we'll have this light blue bed instead of the pink one. Put the things like that. And instead of pink candles, we will have blue candles, and another cake will go there. In this corner, we will put our jukebox, our barrel, and our pot. And on top of the barrel, we can add our blue candles. That is it for this top area. Downstairs, we're just going to mirror the other thing again, so underneath the stairs, we can put our lantern, crafting table, chest, anvil, and loom. We will make our TV again with the chiseled deep slate, polished blackstone slab, furnace, blast furnace, painting, and instead of the purple froglight, we'll use our verdant froglight. So start with the chiseled deep slate, then go to your slabs. Place the furnaces underneath if you want. Blast furnaces as the speakers. And we'll have this green light here, but it kind of looks blue, honestly. So I'm going to try to get the other painting for this TV. And for the couch, we're going to use Prismarine brick stairs. Just so that it doesn't blend in with the floor too much. And then regular warped trapdoors for the sides. Alright, and finishing this off, I'm losing my sense of direction. The scaffolding goes by the stairs. So, scaffolding with a lantern on top, and then our pot with end rod and leaves. You can do oak leaves if you want, or any kind of leaves you want. I feel like green leaves would match the blue better, but I just chose to do pink again. And then with our carpet, let's do another checkerboard, but instead of pink, we'll do blue, obviously. Like this. And to really finish everything off, we will put our Kiki banners on the inside of this wall, as well as the heart. And that, I believe, concludes this tutorial. That is the finished interior of Kiki's and Lala's house. Ta-da! Oh, I've almost forgot the clock above Kiki's bed. I'll do that real quick. But yeah, that concludes this tutorial. Last thing I want to point out is that if you are in survival off of peaceful mode, you might want to light up back here a little bit so that monsters don't spawn back here, because it is quite dark behind the house here. You can even fill it in with white wool if you want. So if you followed this tutorial and you built this in your own world, I would love to see it. If you would like, tag me on Instagram or something. It's at lollygellybun, just like it is here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and have a great day. Made a frickin' mistake. Now I gotta refilm the cloud. Unbelievable. You saw nothing.